Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, and right now I'm going to be doing my review of the book novelization for Godzilla King of the Monsters. I liked this book, I really did. There are some things I wish they could have done better, but they confirmed so much of my thoughts and theories in the book that they didn't have outright in the movie. I knew that Rodan would have powers other than what they showed in the movie. He can cause volcanoes to erupt simply by flying over them. I guess it could possibly be because of his bulk and whatnot, because every time he flew over a town or something, he'd wipe it out with the shockwave because of his sheer mass and whatnot. But I'm guessing, but to trigger a volcanic explosion, you'd have to have more than that. So yeah, he has an innate power to trigger volcanic eruptions. In the Battle of Boston, he actually puts his wings against he has his wings against a building, and it literally goes up in flames, starting from bottom floor to the top floor. He has a pyrokinetic kind of power, or pyrotactile kind of power, where he touches something long enough and boom, it goes up in flames. And I think that is pretty cool. I wish they had showed that more in the movie, but it is what it is. Mothra, oh my gosh, they actually confirm that the Mothra twins, Ling and Chen, are the Mothra twins, the Shobujin. And I think that is just so freaking cool. They hint at it in the movie and whatnot. They give the Easter egg of the twins and the different generations of twins, but in the book they confirm it outright. And I absolutely love that. And Ling, I believe, is the more sensitive to Mothra. Chen, they don't really touch on her connection, but I believe it's possibly because it's I guess she's more scientific than spiritual, where Ling could possibly be more spiritual, and therefore her connection to Mothra is stronger. She literally watches over the cocoon of Mothra and can feel Mothra while she is transforming and whatnot. And it's covered really well in this book. They cover more of the Titans. They go to different outposts. I like how Kong's is Outpost 33, which is a direct callback to his 1933 debut. And he is in the book. They have him basically ignoring Ghidorah's call. He wants nothing to do with the outside world. Everybody says he's a guardian of humanity, and this is confirmed and stuff. Yes, he protects the people on his island, but he is not a guardian of humanity as a whole. He could care less. So, yes, I'm going to say that a couple channels that I do follow that say that he is a guardian of humanity, I would not say that as a 100% humanity's guardian kind of thing. He guards his island, the people of his island, the natives. Now, he doesn't want anybody coming to his island, basically. But, as we all know from the movie, they showed that they are going to come to it. Sorry about that. They are going to come to his island. So, yeah. It's a good setup for Kong, or for Godzilla vs. Kong. The fight between Ghidorah, everybody says that, or there are some theories that are going around that Ghidorah was basically trying to put Godzilla, not kill him outright, and I'm like, he's trying to kill Godzilla. In the book, it is plain as day he's trying to kill Godzilla. In the movie, it is plain as day that he is trying to kill Godzilla. And it also confirms that when he was biting into Godzilla and power was seeping out of Godzilla into Ghidorah, it confirmed my theory that this Ghidorah is an energy siphoner. I think that's the right word. Anyway, he can drain energy. So yeah, and I absolutely love it. The ending with Fire Godzilla is a little bit different. So is Mothra's sacrifice. That's a little bit different. The Battle of DC, where the military is going hard after Ghidorah, it goes more in depth, and I absolutely love how they do that. Ghidorah actually directly fights the military in certain areas. I mean, he comes down hard on a destroyer, on a ship, a destroyer class ship, and he busts it in two, and then he blasts it with lightning as it's sinking, basically to add insult to injury. You really get a taste that, or you really get a sense in this book that Ghidorah loves to kill. He is a killer. He absolutely loves it. He takes pleasure in it, and it's really evident in the book. I absolutely love how this book was done, and I give it high marks. Objectively, there are some things that they could have done better. I like how they did in the beginning of the book. They do a POV of Godzilla, where he's just going through, but he's sensing the changes. He's sensing that there's something wrong. But they didn't tap into that anymore, and it's like, oh God, I wish you guys would have done that more, you know? But they didn't, sadly, so, yeah. But objectively, this is a good book. I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Subjectively, it's 5 out of 5. I'm sorry, I'm a Godzilla fan. I love it that much. And book reader, if you're into Godzilla and monsters and stuff, it's 5 out of 5. They touch into all the Titans in this, or not all of them, but most of them. They got one in an undisclosed outpost in the Indian Ocean where they call it Kraken during the Mass Awakening. He has some interesting powers. They got Mokili Mimbe, who is in Africa, South Africa, and it's a pretty cool Titan. They got Scylla, they got Behemoth, they got Methuselah, they got a bunch of them. And I think it's very good that they covered them during the Awakening. They actually go to people who are witnessing the Awakenings and whatnot, and it's very cool. So yeah, I recommend people who read books to read this book if you're into sci-fi and Godzilla and such. Anyway, that's the video. If you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. This has been Orange Chat Reviews, and I'll catch y'all later. I'm going to head down to the park because they're doing fireworks for the 4th of July on the 3rd. Yes, I know. But that's how we do it here, because they get bigger other places. So yeah, have a good day, all.